I think they're excellent tools and for taking notes, but I think that they might serve as a distraction in class.
Actually, I have a policy in my class. Let me read it from my syllabus here. It says, please turn off all cell phones and keep them in your pocket, purse, or book bag during class, not on your desk or in your hand.
Yeah, I texted in class. I know it's a matter of respect and that I shouldn't, but at the same time though, it's sometimes it is unavoidable. Like if it's it depends on the class as well. Because I'm not trying to sit there and say like, oh, I'm sly and I can text and no one's gonna catch me kind of thing. But if it's like a 3 hour class, yeah, I'm probably gonna pull my phone out a couple times.
I don't necessarily have a penalty right now. I used to have a penalty. I used to have a pretty strict policy on that. If I caught you texting or anything like that, I would have you write like a 2-page paper on the social, whatever about texting in class, and you know, it was basically one of those things where I found myself being more concerned with trying to find people texting. Let's face it, students are going to do it in class. It's going to happen.
I have not asked students to turn off their laptops, but they do distract me somewhat when I'm trying to lecture. And a student in the back of a classroom the other night in my night class told me that three of my students were uh, on computers. One was on eBay and two were on Facebook.
I do have some concerns sometimes that students really are addicted to that and that they can't get away from it. And I think for them to be attentive and responsive in class, to be participative, and to not be distracting to others, I think they need to disengage during the classroom.
It's a give and take thing. I understand the consequences based off of whatever the professors, how they react to it, what their syllabus says about it, and everything too. And that's just an assumed risk I have to take.